Hi, my name is Miranda. I am an artist and I am the owner-operator of Miranda Pollard Creations, LLC. Welcome to my first video. Now, I am going to give you a tour and some background and just general knowledge about my channel. So, some background. I have been an artist for about 20 years, but I'm just starting to be full-time. I am self-taught and I started teaching myself way back before YouTube, so that ages me a bit. Any of the videos where I chat are going to pretty much be me sipping coffee, because that ages me some more. But I also like coffee. Anywho, I do have some skilled classes where I have taken in high school and college, but most of the time I was just passionate and looked everything up in books and asked questions and just practiced and figured it out. Once I really became interested and that passionate, YouTube did come out. At that point, I was just beginning to paint and really interested in oil painting. So I started to look up on like YouTube, and then social media really took a stride. So I started looking up other artists, following their followings and subscribing and watching their videos. And I have found a lot of information off of just watching them and watching their videos. And really, I'm striving to imitate some of my favorite artists. A lot of what I have learned is through trial and error. And really, ultimately, for any great artist, that's the best of it and the worst of it. It's practice and patience. Some of the other things that have really helped is being able to visually walk through some of these videos. That was the nice thing about YouTube, is I could pause a video and go through things step by step. And the other thing that really boosted my art career and my skills was joining a gallery. So if you have a gallery in your hometown, I would highly suggest joining. When I was younger, I only did people, and I only really did watercolor and colored pencil. But once I joined, every month was a theme show and a new one. So to do the show and to get more artwork out there, I had to draw something or paint something that was different. And ultimately, drawing, I loved, and I loved quite a bit, but to get framed was $300 a pop. And they don't say starving artist for a reason. It's expensive. So really, I went to auctions. My parents went to auctions and got frames for cheap. And I learned to paint, because you don't necessarily have to frame a painting. It's cheaper. So I painted, and then I started with acrylics, but I really liked oils. I liked how they felt. It was just buttery and smooth, but it was a process, and I loved blending. I'm OCD, and detail was my thing when I was younger. Like, I love detail. And I loved blending. I have a thing for blending, and boy, in oils can you blend. I also have ADHD. I go off topic. Anyway, with galleries, you expand your horizons because if you want to get your artwork out there, you have to. So even though I started out with people and I started out with colored pencils and watercolor, I learned how to paint. And I had to learn how to paint flowers. And I had to learn how to paint landscapes. And like the painting in the background, dogs and cats and everything else that was in the theme. Let's fast forward to now. Now I've just created my LLC and I am a mom. I have a 5-year-old son. I have a 15-year-old daughter. I have a 5-month-old gigantic puppy and 2 cats. I try not to have them in my videos, but they might pop up here and there, especially if the animals decide they're going to. I'll try to edit them out. I have my studio in my home. I have a lot of stuff. Like I said, auctions are crazy great for finding things for cheap. I found a lot of oil paints for super cheap and a lot of frames. And my family, just like any family of an artist, when they don't know what to get you, they get you art supplies. And my parents, they found a lot of auction stuff from a lot of artists, surprisingly. So I have a lot of antique art supplies. But anyway, it's all crammed in my dining room along my wall. I have found a way to make it work, and I actually quite enjoy it, even if it's a little cluttered and crammed. To start, I have this corner shelving unit thing that I have most of my frames, finished artwork, currently in process artwork, and blank canvases. I have my easel where I'm working. I have shelves of supplies, a funky mirror, my bookcases or drawers of supplies, my toolbox. Now my toolbox is my staple. This is where I keep all my paints, my oil paints, which is crammed so full of oils that I cannot shut it, my acrylic paints, my watercolors and gouaches, my brushes, and my other supplies. I have bigger canvases that don't fit there, frames that my parents found at auctions, random supplies, and down there is more supplies. I do have a sewing machine because I am a crafty person. Now this is more of a station area. I do other things other than painting. I do classes, I do wood burning. One of those toolboxes, because I am weird and I like toolboxes. One is for charcoal, one is for colored pencil, and one is for graphite. I have extra canvases, more canvas, lots of canvas. Up top is all my framing supplies. So if I am putting wire to hang or if I'm stretching canvas, all in that area is all the supplies for that. Up top are all of my witchy potions. So it has like solvents, it has turpentine, it has various spray paints, it has primers, fixatives, it has varnishes, it has mediums. And then there's a big old jug of linseed oil. This bad boy, I love tool supplies. I love toolboxes. I love hardware stores. Anyway, This is my rolling tool cart that I take supplies to and from with a suitcase. It also rolls for teaching. And yes, that's a gnome behind it. That is a different project. Anyway, I will load it up for whatever class I'm teaching that day and will take all the supplies there. It's easy, works. Behind it is a bunch of books, paperwork for like selling, and teaching supplies. So various glue sticks, crayons, all sorts of stuff. Now, that is my tiny, cluttered, crammed studio. I will be showing you how to do things on my gigantic table in my tiny studio. I will be showing you me paint. I will be taking you out and doing plein air. I will be posting classes. I will be doing all sorts of things. Please join me. I will also be posting classes on Skillshare. I will be posting classes online here. I will also be having classes in North Dakota here through my gallery. So please like and subscribe. Come hang out. Join me. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you specifically want to learn and you want me to teach, or just any questions about me or my artwork, let me know. And I will gladly share to the best of my ability. Anyway, till the next video, here I am.